Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video. Filming this at 4 in the goddamn morning. Just finished researching NBA, NFL. Did my last homework assignment of the quarter, so we are locked in. I'm tired as shit. I haven't had a video in a few days because the past few days there haven't really been many props that I like that much, to be honest. Like yesterday, I had like 3 slips. The day before, I had one, two, 3 slips again, or 2 slips and then 2 live plays. So I don't really like posting YouTube videos unless I like am pretty confident I'll play, and I don't know, those just weren't the best, and they didn't even most of them didn't even hit really. We lost a little bit yesterday, and then we lost. I think the day before was only like yesterday we lost, and then the day before was lost like 0.1 units. So ended up working out anyway that I didn't post a YouTube video, but hopefully we can get back on track with this video. I do like this slate more than the last few days, so um, hopefully that leads to some success. Also, kind of figured out what the problem was for most of the chalks on my slips, so gonna experiment with some new things this week and see how it goes. Um, slip wise, the straights have been good, but the slips, man, it's always the dejuicers that chalk. So I'm gonna try to limit dejuicers, alt line dejuicers, that is, as much as I can. Because in the Discord, like most of the main plays hit. Like I'll have a main play and I'll pair it with something that's like super juice just to get the odds a little bit better, and then the fucking dejuicer chalks, but the main play hits. So that's what's been killing me recently. But we haven't lost that much, so I mean, you gotta experiment, right? You gotta try different shit, and y'all know me, man. Like I'm always gonna be transparent about the L's and the wins, cause everybody knows, or not everybody knows, I should say. People with the brain know that you're not gonna win sports betting every single fucking day. That's the reason why it's gambling, right? But if you be transparent, you know, you after a L, you get your ass back in that lab and you keep working your ass off. You're gonna win more than you lose. So glad to find that out now. But anyway, let's talk about the slips, man. We got 2 slips for you guys per usual. First slip is going to be the one that I'm about to show you right now. Both of them are in this game actually, so that's an interesting part. Gonna be Porzingis 2+3 pointers made with the Celtics money line. Pair that together for -156 odds. I'm liking this for 1 unit. So usually my YouTube plays are like half a unit. I am raising my units, so this is gonna go up to 1 unit. So I'm really liking this play. I'll get into the write up right now. So hit rate, I don't really care for hit rate that much, as you guys know. But if you guys want to see the hit rate of Porzingis 2 or more 3 pointers made this season, he's cashed in 4 straight games. The only game that he chalked was his first game back. So as you guys know, or you guys might not know, Porzingis has been injured. He just came back on the 25th of November. That was his first game of the year, so he was injured for the early part of the season. He came back November 25th. He chalked in that game, obviously. I mean, it makes sense. He only played 23 minutes because it was his first game back since the finals. But recently, as you can see, he's been getting his minutes increased. He was on a minutes restriction, but in his last 3 games, he has seen a minute increase. He's averaging 31.3 minutes per game in those last 3 games. He's turned those minutes into a lot of volume from the 3-point line. As you can see right here, he's averaging 8 3-pointers attempted per game in his last 3 games. So amazing volume there. With that extra volume and those extra minutes, he's had 3 3-pointers made in 3 straight games. So we only need 2, but he's had 3 in 3 straight games. So very, very good hit rate as of late. More minutes, with the more minutes that he's gotten, he's seen more volume from the 3-point line, and obviously volume is king. So very, very good. We would only need him to shoot 25% from 3. If he got 8 3-pointers attempted, we only need him to make 2. That's 25%. So we'd only need 25% from 3 if he got 8 3-pointers attempted, and he's shooting 34.6% from 3 this season. So very, very good numbers there. I also watched film on his last game, because a lot of the times I watch games a lot, but when I'm looking at bets, I don't really watch too much film on it. I just kind of go off stats for the most part, and like the games that I watched, obviously. But I went back because yesterday we lost, so I was like feeling a little bit more motivated. I don't know if you guys lose. When y'all lose, I feel like when I lose, I'm pissed, obviously, but you know I want to like get fucking better. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to improve different things and shit. I went back, watched the game a little bit more than I usually would have, and I just took note of on all of Kristaps' three-pointers attempted. I watched every single one of his three-pointers attempted, whether he made them or not. I just wanted to see like what kind of spots he's getting these attempts from, not just looking at the stats, but actually watching it. So he had 10 three-pointers attempted in that game against the Grizzlies, as you can see right here in his last game, most recent game. 10 three-pointers attempted. 9 of those 10 three-pointers attempted. So 90% of those three-pointers attempted came from catch and shoot, specifically catch and shoot threes. And this is a perfect matchup for Kristaps Porzingis here when we look at catch and shoot threes, which is 9 of 10 of those threes were catch and shoot, and most of his attempts on the season have been catch and shoot. If we go ahead and look at the matchup, if my computer wants to load, he's facing the Detroit Pistons today. And the Detroit Pistons, they're allowing the third highest three-point percentage against catch and shoot threes. Actually, sorry, tied for the second highest three-point percentage against catch and shoot threes. And the difference between them and Hornets, who are allowing the highest catch and shoot three-point percentage, is only 0.2%. So really, you're not going to get much better of a matchup than this matchup in the catch and shoot three-point department. So this is one of the best matchups you can get. Very, very good matchup for catch and shoot threes, which Porzingis, most of his three-pointers attempted are going to be catch and shoot threes. 9 of his 10 last game were catch and shoot. So very, very good volume from catch and shoot, and very good matchup for catch and shoot. So it doesn't get much better than that, obviously. Very good numbers there for the matchup wise. Also, all 6 out of 6 centers with 6 or more three-pointers attempted have catched this line against the Pistons. And Porzingis, he's getting 8 three-pointers attempted in his last 3 games. So that's an amazing, amazing stat. All those Horford had 6 three-pointers attempted. He made 4 of them. Vucevic had 8 three-pointers attempted against the Pistons. He made 6 of them. Brook Lopez had 8 three-pointers attempted. He made 5 of them. Cat had 6 three-pointers attempted. He made 3 of them. And Horford once again played them. He had 8 three-pointers attempted. He made 5 of them. And then Miles Turner had 8 three-pointers attempted against the Pistons, and he made 3 of them. So all centers that have 6 or more three-pointers attempted have cashed this line, and all 6 of them had made 3 or more three-pointers. So very, very good numbers there. All those centers that I just mentioned are catch and shoot three-point centers as well, just like Porzingis. So amazing matchup. And then the pair is going to be just Celtics money line against a Pistons team at home for the Celtics as well, where they've been very, very good coming off a loss. So they're going to be extra motivated to win this game. And I don't see them losing against the Pistons. Pistons usually do play them pretty tough. They play them pretty well. But I think Celtics win either way. They're obviously the better team, and they're at home, and they're coming off a loss, so they don't really lose back-to-back games, especially at home. So, liking this slip for 1 unit, Porzingis 2 or more three-pointers made, plus Celtics money line. Let's get into the second play, but first I want to tell you guys, if you guys want every single play, I have way more plays than this. I also posted NFL for Thursday Night Football in the Discord, so if you guys want every single play, make sure you guys join the Discord. The link will be in the description of this video. It's only $20 per month. Very, very good price when I do NBA, NFL, I do MLB when it's in season, I do Rocket League when it's in season, which Rocket League will be a little bit pricier of a membership just because of how good Rocket League has been when I post. But if you guys want to get your first month a little bit discounted, make sure you guys apply the code FIRST50 at checkout, and that $20 will go down to only $10 for your first month. You can get your first month of all my props, 30 days of all my props for only $10, man. Take advantage of that. It's winter break, so I'm going to have a fuck ton of time to research. I don't have to worry about class. So take advantage of that, man. Only $10. You're risking $10 to join the Discord for 30 days and get all of my plays. Like, there's that risk. That risk is very, very minimal. It's only $10, so take advantage of that. Cancel anytime, like it says. But anyway, let's get into that second play of the YouTube video. Is going to be in this game, like I said. It's going to be Cade Cunningham to record 6+ rebounds. If we go ahead and get into the hit rate for you hit rate demons, this has a very, very good hit rate. If you go ahead and check, he has cashed this line in his last 15 out of 16 games. He's averaging 7.3 rebounds per game this season. Absolutely insane hit rate here for Cade Cunningham, 6 rebounds. Especially for this price. You know, when you get props like this that have this insane of a hit rate, cashing his last 15 out of 16 games and cashing 81% of games this year, you're normally talking about props that are like -200 or worse. But this prop is -145. So very, very good price here. And I'll talk about the hit matchup as well. He's facing the Boston Celtics, obviously, but he's cashed in both games against the Celtics. He has very good history against the Celtics in general over the past few years, but specifically this season, he's cashed in both games against the Celtics this year. He had 6 rebounds the first time he played them, and then he had 9 rebounds in the most recent matchup against the Celtics on December 4th, just 8 days ago. And I'll talk about why he had more rebounds in that most recent matchup compared to that first matchup. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll talk about that right now. The difference between the two games against the Celtics this year is that Porzingis played in this most recent game, December 4th. As opposed to this game, the first game, October 26th, Porzingis did not play in this game, but Porzingis played in this most recent game where Cade had 9 rebounds. Now you're probably wondering, okay, why does that matter? Porzingis is on the other team. It doesn't how does that affect Cade rebounds? Let's talk about it. Porzingis sits at the 3-point line very, very often for the Boston Celtics. He stretches the full floor for the Celtics as the Celtics play 5 wide, meaning that the Pistons center, Jalen Duren in this case, will need to be out of the paint and on the 3-point line to contest Porzingis. Because if Porzingis is sitting at the 3-point line and shoots a ton of 3-pointers, Duren is obviously going to have to be guarding him, face guarding him. Like, not face guarding him, but obviously you know what I mean. He's going to have to be contesting Porzingis at the 3-point line, which means Duren is going to be drawn out of the paint. He's going to be guarding the 3-point line, which means if he's contesting Porzingis often and he's on the 3-point line often, he's not going to be able to crash the boards as he usually does, and he's not going to be able to be in rebound position, and he's not going to be able to get as many rebound chances as he would if he was guarding a traditional center like Jakob Poeltl, who's going to be in the paint all the time. If he was guarding a center that's going to be in the paint all the time, then obviously he's going to get a lot of rebound chances, right? Because they're going to be in the paint already when the shot's up. But since he's going to be guarding Porzingis, and Porzingis is at the 3-point line most often, Duren's going to be out of the paint. He's not going to be in rebound position, which means the other 4 Pistons are going to be able to, or going to have to rebound the ball, and Cade Cunningham is one of the best Pistons rebounders right after Duren. So that makes sense as to why the game that Porzingis played, Cunningham had 9 rebounds. Cade is also averaging 15 rebound chances per game in the 2 games against the Celtics, whereas he's only averaging 12 rebound chances per game this whole season in general. So he sees increased rebound chances specifically against the Celtics. So the Celtics playing 5 wide does lead to more rebound chances to Cade Cunningham. So very, very good matchup for him. Celtics are also allowing the 3rd most rebounds per game to point guards in the last 15 days, as you can see right here. Not fucking point guards. In the last 15 days, the Celtics are allowing the 3rd most rebounds to point guards, which makes sense because Porzingis has come back in the last 15 days, so that's even better. Also, 4 out of 5 point guards have cashed this line against the Celtics when Porzingis is playing specifically. So when Porzingis is playing specifically, obviously Porzingis has played 5 games, right? In those 5 games, John Morant was the opposing point guard. He had 9 rebounds. Cade Cunningham was the opposing point guard in this game right here. He had 9 rebounds as well. Darius Garland was the opposing point guard in the Cavs game. He only had 2 rebounds. Giddey was the opposing point guard in one of those games. He had 8 rebounds. And then James Harden was the opposing point guard in Porzingis' first game, and Harden had 8 rebounds. Cade is averaging more rebounds than all of those other point guards that I just mentioned, so he should fare better against the Celtics in the rebound department against all those point guards I just mentioned. Also, Darius Garland was the only point guard that I talked about right now that talked to this line, and he's only averaging 2.4 rebounds per game. So it makes sense that he's the only point guard that chalked this line against the Celtics when Porzingis is playing, because he doesn't rebound at all in general. So it makes sense. But yeah, those are going to be the 2 plays for today. I really like these plays. The only thing that's stopping these plays is like an injury or like a massive blowout. But I don't think either of those will happen. Blowout might happen, but Cade Cunningham usually gets like 30 plus minutes no matter what. I think he's got 30 plus minutes in every single game this year. Let me fact check that real quick. Yeah, he's gotten 30 plus minutes in every single game this year regardless, so that shouldn't be a factor at all for him. But yeah, those are going to be the 2 plays for today. Really liking those plays. Porzingis, 2 3-pointers made with the Boston Celtics money line for 1 unit. And if I have to hedge the Celtics money line, like if it looks like the Pistons are going to win, I'll post a hedge in my Discord. But those are the perks of being in the Discord. You get live plays. Live plays have cash We hit 2 out of 3 live plays yesterday, so live plays I've been hitting. That's another perk of being in the Discord. Not only do you get all my plays, but you also get my live plays, which have been very, very good. And then the second slip is just a straight Cade Cunningham 6+ rebounds for 0.75 units. So if you guys like either of those plays, make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below if you like any of those plays. I will catch you on the next video. Hopefully we can get a profitable day today. Peace.